stuff. Powder visuals. Today is the 8th, August 8th, 2022, I think. I had to get up early today. Had an electrician come. I smelled smoke in my room. My family ever believes that I smelled it. It was in my nose and throat. So I thought the air conditioner socket was burning again. But they replaced all my sockets in my room, so it wasn't that. It was the light fixture. The light fixture's a couple years old, not too many years, but the bulbs that they use there for those things, eventually they leak out like cancer-causing liquid. So when they burn out, it smells really bad. So that's what it was. Meanwhile, the light blew out already. And we already fixed it, my brother-in-law put the new bulb in. I remember we went out to Home Depot and I bought like 4 bulbs for each, light fixture. So the only one that didn't get replaced was the one in my hallway. So far, and the one in my kitchen. Those are the 2 oldest ones. One in the garage and the boiler was the way oldest ones. Those blew out one right after the other. The garage one blew out first. Then I called an electrician. He got a new one. And they got LED bulbs now. And they don't have anything leaking. And it's like years and years before you have to change any bulbs. So they last a long time. And they don't make the same type of light fixtures anymore, which is good. Since it causes cancer. Whew. I was up early waiting. I thought he forgot. He was coming between 9 and 10. He wound up coming around 10ish. Not bad. Anyways, he checked the air conditioner and he turned the light on. He's like, "Oh, I smell that. That's your light fixture." I'm like, "Oh." He goes, "Next time the bulb goes out, just call me and I'll put a new fixture in." I'm like, "Alright." Now at least I know where it's coming from. That's why it's worse to have fluorescent lights. Even the schools, that's why we got like lethargic at school. It was the light fixtures. He said he used to do that. He used to be the janitor there, and he used to change the lights. And he's like, "Yeah, it's leaking all that cancer causing stuff." I'm like, "Oh, it's great." So, it's gross. So, I was actually so tired from this whole week. I didn't sleep at all. Good. Yeah. I kept getting up every 5 minutes. Now I have to go pee. It's annoying to get up in the middle of the night to pee. So when they left, I took a nap. That was a good nap. By the time I went to Dunkin', it was already almost 3 o'clock. I was like, I don't care. I just finished my coffee, 4:30ish right now. Human. There wasn't that many preps when I went to Dunkin'. Because it's really hot out anyway, so I don't think we're really gonna come around. I also watched a prayer video, breaking curses. Before I left the house too, I had it on full blast. I was like, if that don't drive the demons out, I don't know what will. So, when I got there, I had to take the last seat at Dunkin', go to the corner, which is actually better for me instead of sitting right in front. And there was a couple red cars walking by. A couple of people wearing red like that guy. One guy had black shirt, red pants, and red sneakers. And he looked at me too. He walked into Dunkin'. Yeah, we got the homeless guy looking at me too. He's aggressive with me. He's aggressive. I don't give a shit. And since he's banging on the window, demanding I give him something, and nope. I saw him the other day. He had a lot of cash on him. So no, he's not. He don't need my money. But he has new clothes on every day now. So I don't know if people are giving him clothes. I'm just saying, some people you give money to, and some people you shouldn't. You gotta be observant of these things. Yeah, the last second I saw douchebag brother number one leaving Dunkin'. And they don't usually go in there. So you know they're planning some shit. So what she put on camera in the backyard. She went her tour all the time. I looked out the window this morning. There was nothing on my windowsill, which was weird. I'm like, what? She resisted the devil? Shocking. Yeah, right before I started recording, the guy that came around with his dog to pee on my tree, he came around. He took a picture of my house that day. And he's wearing red and white with a checkerboard on his pants. Camera didn't catch it though, but I was sitting right here when it happened. I was like, oh, figures you're wearing checkerboard. Shocking, not. There's not much going on right now. Maybe tomorrow when I go to the gym. There's probably gonna be a million people there. You know, outside walking around. I haven't seen any wildlife yet. Okay. It's very, very, very hot today. I gotta go drink some water. Very dehydrated right now. Nobody's out right now. Nobody's out. It's too hot. There's only a couple cars coming down the block for us. That's it. What the hell are they gonna do? It's too fucking hot to get out of the car. It melt out here. Well, it's the night before we went in the house, there was a nice breeze coming from the ocean. Oh, such a nice breeze. I love that smell. But the night before that, it smelled like rotting fish. It was so gross. I mean, that could have been from the ocean too, you know. The ocean when the waves come up. I'll try some dead fish in there, apart from radiation poisoning. You know how they do. But, you know, a couple houses down the block there, the condos, they have the weird mirror-looking thing on the balcony, on the side of the house, actually, where the balcony is. Like I said, it could be that voice of skull radiation thing, or it could be a mirror, so the birds will hit the wall. It could be either one of those things. I wouldn't put it past anybody if it was, you know, voice of skull shit. There's a lot of young bikers I passed by, a lot of people with a camel on, of course. But it wasn't, like, that's it, they just acted like normal people for a change. As normal as they could act. So, what can I tell you? I like it that way because Just gives me peace. I really prayed last night. I was like, I need sleep. I need to have peace. I'm like, I surrender. You know, us humans are very stubborn. Especially if we've been treated like shit our whole life, you know, narcissistic parents and siblings and stuff like that. You become cognitive dissonance, codependent sometimes. When you don't know who you are, and then you get angry because, you know, there's no apologies for anything they did. You know, I'm never going to apologize. They think of that right. So, you have to heal. You could go to a therapist, a grievance counselor. Don't ever tell them you're getting gangster because they'll put you on medication. And you don't want that, trust me. There's so many side effects of these fucking meds. I was on something like that too. Stupid me told him I was hearing voices. It was voices call. I didn't know what it was until I read up about that. So I was put on medication and I got a seizure from it. So no more meds for me. They can't. They're not allowed. I literally could have sued them for that. It's going to rain. I gotta go. Oh, this fucking boot is so big in the front. I gotta be careful going upstairs. Oh. Oh. So the sun shower. I want to see a rainbow. See that guy? See him for that car. That's a perfect. Yeah, so years ago we used to see the older men with those types of cars because they retired and they earned that car. Now I see all the young people with motorbikes and cars and all that shit. They didn't earn that shit. They were perks. Whether they did it behind closed doors or walk around and perking people because they don't deserve those cars. Now trust me when I say when Christ comes back, we get all those things. We're gonna get those cars. He's gonna let, even if we can't drive, he's gonna teach us. You know, we get brand new bodies. We stay here, we get brand new bodies. And all the mansions that these crazy psycho people don't like really use. They have like tens of thousands of houses everywhere. They never use them. They have to always go off and do rituals somewhere if they don't do it in their house. We get those mansions because we, who serve Christ, deserve those mansions. And he said he's gonna set up mansions for us. That's what he means. Here. Everything's gonna die out. We're gonna die too. In our bodies. Hey. And we get new bodies. He's gonna resurrect people that deserve to come back. And we're gonna live with each other in those mansions. And whoever does those rituals, they're not gonna be saved. Oh man, that was the quickest sun shower I've ever seen. No rainbow though. If it would have got darker, it would have been a rainbow. That was so quick. I got home just in time. It looked like it was gonna rain too all of a sudden, yeah. I walked fast today with this boot. And I feel like my foot throbbing, like it's healing, so. Damn, that was a quick rainstorm. I don't know why I said it like that. Oh, look at this cloud right here, looks like a dragon. That's crazy, right? Sometimes it's like shapes you can see. Like one time I have a picture actually right here in the sky, the skeleton right after the chemtrails was sprayed. You know, literally it was a skeleton. There's still ribs and a skull and everything. Weird. So I'm gonna go into the air conditioning. Hopefully you guys stay cool. I don't know, who knows, maybe on social media somebody saw a rainbow. The last time I saw a rainbow was that one time when I went to Dunkin' after the sunstorm. And the cloud was dark on one side, light on the other. And on the dark side was a demon in the clouds. And the other side was a rainbow. I think I put a video up on here too. Alright. Stay calm. Oh, it's a lot of bottles. Read the Psalms. Psalm 91. Just, God's got your back. But that's why these perps, when they come to Dunkin', they don't do anything, really. They come in, they get their coffees or whatever, and they stand outside, but they just don't really do much. They just stare at me. They know. You know, I'm fully protected by the armor of God. So, no weapons formed against me shall prosper in Jesus Christ's name. That's right, you rebuke that witch and warlock's curse that they're going to put on you. And you burn their altar in Jesus Christ's name.